What up, my people? I go by the name T-Ram, aka the stylish rapper, aka Conshon, aka Fire, aka what I say, BBB. You watching Davcadotv. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Aye.
Yeah, sorry, and yeah, lady way, yes, say, sorry. Yeah, lady way, yes, see your friend no Sarkodie yere. Now, yes, sorry, yeah, lady way about Twitter. Abetro insembi or Twitter. Sarkodie yere no nie. Samoje nso ekokwa onye kokwa use no we use no ho. So run who no gina ho a ne ho kales ubehu use no we use no ho. Sarkodie yere we aba Twitter. Abe post bibi or Twitter. Sebio Ghana for say indro na kapot eya banya sedie so be indro no. Now at this juncture we are expecting the government through the ministry to take out the medicine, because from what we even know today, some ministry was given additional money to clear these goods. And who are we supposed to blame here? We are supposed to blame the health minister, blame the president, blame the government of the day, because they don't care about the welfare and the health of its citizens. Because its citizens, that means I'm not classifying them as humans, because they will care about the healthcare of their colleagues or their fellow citizens. But these people, because they are not humans, they don't care about their or its citizens. Enti, ya sorry ano pay ya. Girl, we are say friend Tracy. Ne kunu ene Sarkodie. Ya ware ne de na tena dem se bentua. O change diaper ne ebini abo afa ni trim. On shada ni anything, any intelligence be to analyze issue. The only thing I kind say ebia obebu magi cube no kind instructions I won't say we are expire and I say expire. That is her level, her highest level of intelligence. Now you're sorry and now this low-minded, dark and lovely black face home management lady way wabetro nyoma e social media Twitter, because the ni kunu ye no. And no been because of greed, she wants to toe the same line. But at this point, we have no option to respond to daft, foolish, homegrown slaves from Ayre. We need to respond to them. Into plantain chips way about Twitter, and this is what she wrote. All right, now this is what she wrote about Twitter, and then about your Twitter. This is what a Tracy Plantain ever try. Or say, Tio, my boy audio actual on one kasa attache the video today as seminar esino. That means she knows what she's doing. You see, sometimes I'm for being so yembuni pebi, yankani pebi asem adeba ko dangerous, and they say. Obi a we Jimmy, not all tries to be misinforming Ghanaians. It's dangerous, because in the first place, nipa no we Jimmy. Instead, so man who kwan na sebio we tie no kure no, or the Jimmy no person or the influencing of we bombe Jimmy 40 so no. That is why we do these things. So this colorful Mr. Bushia, Sarkodie akwariti fie no, they okanya in a day, and it's a Maggie Cube, and a onga. And obetia no aye duane na wakan na waka say oh we dey say her level of intelligence does not get to this level. Why na you say obe use the Twitter to misinform or disinform Ghanaians? We are very, very serious here. We are not talking about musician wives. We are not talking about wives. We are not talking about women whose main work is to open hunger and serve ignorant tribal bigots. No, we are talking about real Ghanaian issues. Now, when I bet you, I say friend Tracy A. Owusuado. Government stake in the Tema port is currently government stake in the Tema port is currently only 15%. We do not have a say in what happens at our port since 2014. So she was stating dates and percentages into Odim the Oka. Okure must say it is owned by French billionaire Basaaaa, who owns 17 other ports in West Africa. Read more here. So she is telling you, so Akonya article be, and you know that article was an article orchestrated by the NPP when they were in opposition. The person who even wrote the article to date has not been able to come and respond to questions that were posed to him. Now this guy goes to pick and tells Ghana for say, oh, Ndruna Aka port, it is because 2014 no John Mahama ni NDC for aton Tema port no share. Look at this. And she goes there and she goes and exhibit her black ass ignorance. Netotum nenumko abegina Twitter say 15% of Tema port no ni nyina kwa foreigners wo intina aban we entumi enyi container no. So that's her argument. It was from 2014 no NDC for aton port no Tema port no expansion the expanded one no NDC for aton inti Ndrona e port mami emblemu ekufuado mami emblemu aban na emom emblemu ni kuru jimifo na party na omoteso na, and because of their foolish carelessness, stupidity and ignorance no yema nkofo nwuninti mami emblemu aban no yenko blemu 2014 weimo tete no omochi kosua wo kwan ho na nka yakobo jantra yeba no na ya ma omachi kosua miensa yewia na nka yato lax ne dia chaomo. You see the foolishness they are exhibiting. Nitutum nenum ko eno tetwe da kekan kwasiasem. No fact, misleading Ghanaians. Abanye din kwasiasem na ye chire mu ye ka no krama aban aye de ye no. Why netutum se aman alata semina. And we use nenim no tetwe da kekan kwasiasem because ni kunu sa illegal drugs na ni kunu ye de kwa aburu chire ba no. And it's unquasiade no modern Ghana na MPP so opportunity. Again says she can do politics, misinform people. Now, my mention my dear. Why in Ghana and Abian and Raka say John Mahama na Olidi Ghana Emma and the Tema port second port 2 Tema port 2 no, and it is one of the biggest ports in Africa. Na kwasya we eche Twitter adan Jimmy phobia to mitro bibi intenda no she's mentioning strategically what body year and wasaba abebo percentage and what the article abe join the video join and all blame why blame NDC kwahwe about life. Now let's go back and let me show you something. See, mamenka bi bincho the Tema port expansion ejuma na wo no. It started way back JJ Rawlings time, and I've done this episode. And then I'm saying, Abronya na nimsa ponchibi estati and one kasa who say omuni enough information. Omuntuminya jandama omunyina ira no. And there sa agele and tutum se alata semina. What you see the nim se ayedian Burkina Faso nentwie bi no. I bet now say ono na ebe misinforming kofo. Now in 20 all the way back na JJ Rawlings a president. And onya adwin bi say Tema port na Kwame Nkrumah ye no esa, and that Beth baby a ship ne park no e wo say ye biem na eye kese mo se ne be a ship akese beba JJ Rawlings fast adwin na nche, and JJ Rawlings eye den e free abamu. JJ Rawlings free abamu akofo buy from 2004 all the way to time akofo so etna abamu ekopim say akofo e free abamu no. What happened was that JA Kufo, what he did was that Okofa company ya from MPS buy MPS company ya and the port no omo na omo manage no sebio omo na omo siye omo na omo manage omo ni Ghana e manage bom no JA Kufo time JA Kufo by na JJ Rawlings I blueprint na to and on Wakofa MPS by say omo pese omo ni MPS and negotiate Kufo and negotiate 20 years deal and Akufo the to 20 years say MPS for nemra na sebio omo emra na ye ni Ghana for yemfa ye sika nsi na 20 years no MPS for no enra ne port no emu wa na kofo efri abamu mamemfa kokuo ne picture nto so emu ho ena kofo efri abamu enti kofo free abamu no ena de atamels bae Atamils buy no and obehu say sad deal na Kufo ne MPS for no, it was a bad deal because for 20 years JA Kufo was thinking about on na buy what they would get into omo negotiations no was not going in favor of Ghana. Into Atamils by no, and you say no. Kufo deal now Ojato what 2009 from 2004 to 2009 no. Atamils realized say it was somewhere then they need to renegotiate this because Project Way is a massive project. Now when Atamils say omo eba be start na e day Atamils so nyameto ne safre no. Tie Osha kitchen ucheji diaper ne bofa utirima be kan kwase asem wotota. When you so enim you so to kan ofui. What the Jimmy na modern Ghana mwa inti Atamils so anche and Atamils efrim na Mahama baye no and obe share eye contract no and I say no 2012 Atamils where Mahama baye no okay, so you know something, let me look at this thing again because this thing has been existing government upon government. It's Mahama baye no say this is a huge contract. Ghana in our position we cannot raise the money to do what? To construct this port. And what John Mahama did was that he sat with the MPS for no and renegotiated and said, you know something? So I contract somebody in Council sign, you say a Sasha contract. And this time, what is going to happen is Ghana Abai will not contribute a dime. What is going to happen is your friend be BOT, build, operate, and then transfer. So John Mahama a company no catch say, hey, we are not going to spend a dime, even though we want to expand our Tema port, make it bigger with other projects connected to it. You know, the Ghana government is not going to put a dime in, and that John Mahama catch the MPS for say, go all the way to wherever your financiers are, go and raise money. When you raise that money, bring that money back and build that port. Now, when you build that port, your friend be bets, you know, any baby a ship in a packet. Now, the bigger your bets, you know, and a chest ship packet see a pack wo. Now, Ghana Port and Harbour Authority, no more running a old Kwame Nkrumah Tema port, you know. Into na bet only susa na bear 4. Now, what happened was a MPS fought by and we see the bigger one. Into at that point, you know, what was happening was the small port and the big port were all working. What happened was into I was say omomukofa sa sikano eba no. They have to say also they need to recoup back their investment because the negotiation John Mahama negotiated with them was that if you bring this amount of money and you are able to build this on Ghana land to belong to Ghana no matter the years, what is going to happen is you are going to run this spot there hand to hand, and I say in conjunction when Ghana Port and Harbour and Mumbai run airport way into Motimokano na Ghana sorting and faso till say Mobetimoke yes, so the same time no we are making the profit no then you walk JA could form the 20 years to war. John Mahama catch up and say, you know something, someone confess we can just extend it a little bit so that we all at the end of the day will benefit. Who is going to be the biggest beneficiary? The biggest beneficiary will be the Ghana government, because at the end of the day, in conform with 100 years to Ghana there, and this thing can run for another 70, 100, 200 years. So John Mahama said this was the deal. And a BOT. So as we sit in Ghana today, the Ghana Port and Harbour and MPS, they are running the new and old Tema port. And Ghana as a country, we are making profit. They are also taking out their money that they invested until they exhaust their money. No, we are still going to do business with them the same way. Any idea Kotoka International Airport? There are so many deals. Mahama signing. The companies brought their own money to take care of the project. Into then a cocoa way to meet na Twitter. Now fe odane no beka say uni bibi from 2014 ya ton Ghana port no the ama company bi wagimi politics na yo enye mo a ahye ene yet nia wa ha enye makeup enye de use na ye use ye to ho politics ehia omo madwiri mu do into way ebetena Twitter and obe posti some kwasi asewe because she feels say MPP ni into oba be mislead the Ghana for the same way anu kunu kronfo na nabodwe sa ponchi bia ofri China Sarkodie 2014 15 16 eyam kwasi politics de ne tribal party ni ba power no. She thinks says she can do the same thing. English girl, this trophy wives omon kunu mi jomu si dem na makobo jantra Baltimore born 10 nam Bronx. So you see this thing come and sit on Twitter and write nonsense. because Asama Banti, the foolish tribal energy naba, but onima dear or a daft Jimmy. No ba we near BA 2024 or that one. You want to look fair, inferiority complex. You don't learn into inquasia politics. He had John Mahama. He knows the roads in Ghana, all the roads. Now the question here is, if the port, Mumusa sa metutum minim call girl we trace we say eye John Mahama and the port no Emma eye balo say on fire. I don't know about Umianam catch Ghana for say or no port charges no or bear present or better so. Now say port say eye Brunidia. Adam we kwasia forsa. I don't know about Umianam catch Ghana for say or no or ba power or better port charges and so. Now port charges no say any port in Ghana for dia. I don't know about Umia catch or better port charges and so. And these are the foolish ones amongst us.